From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time once again for another edition of The Horse's Mouth here at Tommy Mac's, of course, at my bar, brought to our good friends at Heritage Capital Group and Operation Barnabas. We're talking some ball, we're talking some business, we're talking some HR. Let's get into it and welcome in the panel. Coach Jerry Sullivan is here. Hey, Coach, how are you? Welcome back.
Thank you, sir. My pleasure.
Good to see you, my man.
Thank you, Tom.
HR, does that scare you when you're a coach? You know, man, players don't have to go see the HR person, right?
You have to go see them when they fire you.
That's right. Yeah, exactly. Coach Campbell's back. How are you, Coach?
How you doing?
Good to see you, man.
Yep.
We're going to turn it around this week, right? We're going to take that last week's game and shove it out of the window and focus on tips.
Flush it and move on.
You got to now. I mean, it's, we're
but
almost
they
game
had
time.
to look at the tape. I mean, there's accountability, just like there is in everything. Business,
right.
football, doesn't make any difference. And they have to look at the tape, and they have to kind of themselves make a determination of how they did. Did they do everything that they did? So,
that tape will keep you up at night.
well,
That tape will keep you up at night.
I guarantee you that they didn't sleep very well going into Monday. I can tell you that.
No
for
doubt
sure.
Keep
about
up all
that.
night.
Yeah.
Great to have you guys on. Anthony Rigney is here.
Hey, Tom, it's a
Quorum
pleasure.
Business Advisors.
Quorum Business Advisors,
business
yes.
broker, huh?
I'm the broker and owner. I've
From
been
Ireland.
from Dublin, Ireland.
I love it.
Yes,
I love
I
it.
am.
How long you been in the States?
I came to the United States in 1992.
Okay,
And
beautiful.
I've been here ever since. I've got,
Cool.
had a couple of kids, ended up staying.
Okay.
Love it. Love Jacksonville. I've been in Jacksonville for 23 years.
All right, man. Beautiful. What? So how'd you get into the business brokerage world?
Well, I was in the mortgage business, and of course 2007, 2008, everything
Right.
failed. I went looking for a business to buy, met a business broker. I didn't know there was such a thing as a business broker.
Yeah, sure.
And I decided, having met him, that I could do a better job, and I became a business broker, and I've
Okay.
been helping people sell businesses ever since.
What do you target? Is there a certain kind of business you target?
Small businesses, mom and pops,
Mom and pops,
anywhere with revenues from about 1 million up to 10, 15 million.
Okay, very
something
good.
in that range.
Helping those the mom and pops out there.
Yeah.
Being able to ride off into the sunset, or if they need some help,
Well, very often it's what funds their retirement, and also for small business owners, the business is almost like a child. So they've
Right.
nurtured it, they've grown it.
It's their baby.
It means a lot to them.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Very
Yeah.
emotional.
Yeah.
Great to have you on the show.
Thank you. I'm glad to be
Suzi
here.
Lemen is here. Hey, Suzi, from Dynamic Corporate Solutions. You're the HR person we're getting to, right?
I am, and I have my baby. I've had my baby for 30 years, my business. So.
Yeah, you really?
Yes.
How'd you get into HR? Like right out of college, or what?
Yeah,
how'd
I
you
went
get
to the
into-
University of Kansas, which, by the way, has a decent football team
They
for
sure
the
do.
first
They
time
do.
in God knows how long.
Got
Yeah,
your blue
right.
on, too.
And
Yeah.
used to go to the games and just for the fun party aspects of it, not
Yeah.
to watch the team when I was in school. But
Right.
now they actually have a decent team. Anyway, so I didn't like accounting.
Right.
Which is funny because now I'm a business owner. Now I wish I'd paid better attention in accounting.
Yep.
And so I ended up in the HR area, which in those days was called personnel administration. But
Right.
been doing it ever since and helping other businesses, and it's been great.
Yeah. What's your favorite part of HR, if there is one?
Favorite part of HR is really seeing improvement. Improvement in people, improvement in teams, and improvement in organizations. And if you can do that and you can affect change that's positive, that's really important.
Cut out the bullies, right?
Exactly.
Go
Well,
see HR.
Yeah, the
and you handle 'em.
bullying is not good.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the same time, I've been watching the Jaguars for I don't know how many years and thinking they have an HR issue.
Yes.
Right?
Let's get a
It's
few
a
bullies in
cultural
there.
issue. It's kind of like and you'll see workers in business like this too, that kind of they got their head down, they're the Eeyore and
Right.
hopefully the Jaguars will come back this week from this loss and the leaders, the coaches, will motivate them to
Don't worry about that.
instill trust and
Well,
confidence.
look, sports, football is just like business in
it
life.
is.
Everything you go through, right?
yeah.
You go through in life. The winning, the losing, prepping.
Amen.
Not prepping.
Yeah, it's overcoming those challenges. It's no matter what it is in life.
Absolutely, and it's sports helped me big time just because you learn about everything from a young age.
The hardest thing about coaching, though, is different from business. You might have a business, you might have a couple of days to think about it. In coaching, you work all week. It's like you build this house all week, you get beat, and the next day you got to flush that down the toilet and get ready for the next one because
Well, it's just the same in business, Coach.
you got a little bit.
We deal with the same thing. You have your defeats, and you got to pick yourself up and get going again.
It just happens the only thing in coaching is it just happens a little quicker.
And every week.
We all eat what we kill, right? In the whole scheme of things.
Well, and change, and you know, in football too, things have changed. The rules have changed, and the rules of business are changing rapidly too. And getting people ready for that, and not, you know, the fear of change is. Everybody has that, you know, and making sure that they have the confidence. And I'm sure they're fearful going into this game Sunday. I mean, they don't want to lose again.
Yeah. I was going to say, though, there's got to be that balance. Because I've talked to recently a couple of former players that coach. They coach young kids. He's like, you can't even coach these kids anymore. You yell at them. You say anything negative. Mom and dad are coming. I mean, he's like, it's almost like you don't even want to deal with it. So hopefully that changes, because those kids eventually becomes adults, and they're going to be problems for businesses, in my opinion.
Well, there are, and that has shifted too.
Yeah.
I mean, workers will not tolerate anything.
I agree. Well, I've got
Even 10 years ago.
I've got two young sons graduating and entering the workforce, and they're hard workers. But I think the younger generation, they do expect to be treated with some respect and with some consideration. And if you're an employer and you want to keep these young people on your team, then you're going to need to learn that. It's a different culture, and you've got to learn to roll with
But
it.
you still got to find some balance, though, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, 'cause not all of them are.
No, not all of them.
Stars, you know.
And that's
They wanna be treated like
that's
stars.
always been the case.
You
But
know?
there are good young people out there who want to work, and if you really nurture those people, you'll find that it's going to be very rewarding for your business.
I think one of the things that we've got an excellent example right here in Jacksonville, Coach Tom Coughlin.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Coach Coughlin was old school, get after it, you know, don't take anything from anybody. He goes to the Giants. He sees that the guys are a little bit different. Things are changing a little bit. The good ones make the change themselves without destroying their basic thoughts. And he did it.
And he did it, and he won two Super Bowls.
And he did have to do it.
I have a question. How much difference did you see in your profession after the COVID? How much effect did COVID have on, as you saw?
Yeah, COVID changed everything if you really think about it. The way that we work, the way we think about work, and the need for balance. Although if you look back to when you were, say, in your 20s and 30s, when you're having kids and all that, you wanted some balance too. But now it's people, the gray-haired folks like me, we think, oh, these kids, they don't really want to work. But really, they want more balance, and they saw during COVID what happened. And, you know, I don't think that's necessarily bad.
Well, I think what Coach pointed out regarding Coach Coughlin is very true. You can either complain about how kids are today, or you can learn to work with them.
Well, but then you go to 2017. I mean, they got him out of town because he was too hard on those guys. They didn't like that.
I think that's the key. I mean,
find
I think
a
you
balance.
have to either. It's like what I said about Woodson. You know, I mean, you either. You know,
adhere.
You've got to figure out what it takes to get those guys to play.
Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you all.
Pleasure.
Coach,
Thanks,
great to see you, Coach. Thanks for bringing them in. Awesome. Hey, if you want to check out their profiles, they're great profiles, this conversation and many others, just go to iwannabuzz.com. Till next time, y'all stay safe out there and be cool. And we'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
Cheers.
The team at Heritage Capital Group is special because it's a collection of people across the spectrum.
We have people who have been in the shoes of owners that are looking to buy and sell, and professionals that have executed transactions helping buy and sell companies for decades.
I think when you talk to us, see what our experience is, see what our skills are, see the reach that we have, you'll be very happy with the recommendation.